Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to share with you 3 life-saving tips I've learned from being unprepared at music festivals so you can learn from my mistakes and not get stuck in the same crappy situations. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm Cotton Candy. I travel the world attending music festivals and post festival vlogs, reviews, and tips right here on my channel. If you're into EDM or music festivals, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my awesome videos. I've been going to raves and festivals for 11 years now, so you can guess I've been to well over 100 EDM events. And I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way because I was unprepared for those events. So I'm going to tell you a few of my personal stories and 3 tips I've gained from those experiences so you can learn from my mistakes. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share a list of 5 items you can take to music festivals that are complete lifesavers. The first life-saving tip I have for you is to be prepared for any kind of weather. Nocturnal Wonderland is held in Southern California in mid-September, and I went last year in 2017. And before I went to the festival, I had messaged everyone asking what the weather was like there, and everyone said it was super hot, that they were going through a heat wave, and I definitely needed to bring clothes for hot weather. So when I went to Nocturnal, I didn't bring very many warm clothes. I only brought 1 pair of jeans and a light jacket, and the rest of my clothes were summer clothes. Well, when I got there, it was freezing. It's really cold. Everybody was like, oh, it's 100 degrees here.
Sweating right now.
And so I didn't bring pants, and I didn't bring a jacket or anything. I had to go buy this at Walmart. It's freezing. Another festival I was not prepared for was Paradiso this year. All I took was a light jacket, and when I got there, it was freezing, it was pouring, it was just I wasn't prepared at all.
So it's raining, and it's not raining, it's kind of pouring.
It rained so bad, they even shut down the festival for a few hours because they were afraid of flooding. On the second day, we did invest in space blankets, so we had those with us. They're the little silver blankets that you wear for camping and stuff.
It's so cold that we had these space blankets, and we wrapped them around me, and I look like a burrito.
And even though Paradiso was this year, I apparently still didn't learn my lesson because I went to EZoo in September and went through the same problem. Everyone had told me that it would probably drizzle at EZoo, so I didn't even take a jacket. Well, it poured. On the first day, it poured so hard. It was so miserable. I was soaking wet. My poor hair. My poor hair! It's so bad. Why is this happening? It's pouring. Apparently, after all these years, I still haven't learned my lesson because I still have a bunch of stories where I failed to research the weather and I was miserable because of it. My second life-saving tip for you is that it's okay to overpack. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, especially if you're going to a place you've never been before. I went to Tomorrowland for the first time this year in July, and I've never been to Belgium before, which is where it's held. So as I was packing, I was trying not to overpack, and I looked at this and thought, will I need this? No, because Belgium is more moist and it's not so hot, and I'm trying not to overpack, and this might be just a little unnecessary. Well, this is saline spray, so if you get a bloody nose, you just use this and it stops it pretty quickly. Well, when I got to Tomorrowland, I had a bloody nose every single day that I was at Tomorrowland, so almost 5 days. 1 to 2 times a day, and it was miserable because they're not just little bloody noses. No, the bloody nose was just so bad. I woke up with them, I got them in the shower, which was miserable because what am I supposed to do? I'm just in the showers like this. The whole time, every single time, I could just remember that moment when I was packing and I was looking at this saline spray am I gonna need it? No, probably not. Because I didn't want to overpack. So my life-saving lesson is it's okay to overpack. If you think you might need it, seriously take it. It'll save your life. You'll regret it if you don't. So here's a story of me actually being prepared this time. I go to EDC Las Vegas every year, so I've been 6 times. So I'm always really prepared for anything because I've made mistakes, and this time I just got it down. So what I do is I take everything that I could possibly need and put it in one of the lockers at EDC.
Oh my God, I'm so happy they let me in with all my. See, the goal is to bring everything you need and then keep it in your locker so you don't have to bring anything back the rest of the time that you come to the shuttles. You don't need to bring anything else through security. So we have tissues and wipes and mouthwash and lots of anything you need. I came prepared as.
And it came through this year because my friend Dan had a bloody nose, and luckily I had a plethora of little tissues and hand wipes just to hold him off until it stopped. Since EDC is a whole other level of needing to be prepared, I think I'm gonna do a separate video on what I take in the festival and what else you can do to be more prepared when you go to EDC. So if you want, please subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for that video coming in the future. My third life-saving tip is to keep a note card of important information in your wallet in case you lose your phone. I thought I had an example of this, but I can't find mine. Basically, you just want to put all your friends' phone numbers, where you're staying, anything you might need to know, put it on there and have it on you in a separate location. Because I think a lot of people rely on their phones for things, and just everything they need is on their phone. So what happens if you lose your phone or you drop it and it's just completely destroyed and not salvageable? So I'm taking this all the way back to Escape Halloween 2015. I haven't made that mistake since because I was so miserable. Basically what happened is I lost my phone and my friends at the very beginning of the night. So I was almost alone the whole festival. I actually couldn't remember which hotel was mine because apparently there's 4 La Quintas in the area, and I was like, crap, I have no idea what the address is. Luckily, the people who gave me a ride apparently knew the area very well, so I was able to describe where my hotel was and they returned me safely. I got really lucky and I didn't have a horrible time, but if I just would have known some of my friends' numbers, I would have been able to spend the festival with them. Because I came all the way from Utah with my friends to go to this festival and I didn't see them at all the whole time. So here we go. Here are 5 items you can take to music festivals that are complete lifesavers. The first item is pocket-sized tissues, and these come in handy for a bunch of different reasons. Obviously, if you're in a porta potty and they run out of toilet paper, these come in handy. If you're getting a bloody nose, for some reason those are really common for me and my friends. If you're eating music festival food, a lot of the time it's like hand food, like fries and hamburgers. These come in handy if they run out of napkins. And actually that ties into my second item. The second item I have for you are these individually wrapped hand wipes. They come in handy for a bunch of reasons. Like I just said, music festival food is often hand food. And so after eating hamburgers or fries and your just hands feel all gross, you can definitely use one of these. I know the porta potty areas usually have soap and water, but I don't know, these just make me feel a little bit better. And I know people like to carry around hand sanitizer, and personally I'm not a fan of hand sanitizer because I've had experiences, maybe not at festivals, but where it's leaked in my bag and just ruined everything. So yeah, definitely not a fan. You can actually get a whole pack of these for $2 to $3. And since they're individually wrapped, you can just carry them in your pocket or whatever. It's really convenient. My third life-saving item for you are pocket ponchos. They make these ponchos that come in like a container, a circular container on a keychain, which really come in handy. I have a bunch of them, except I've never actually taken one with me, and I bought them to take them to festivals, and for some reason I always forget them and end up really miserable. Any place that it says it might drizzle, definitely take them, because apparently drizzle means pour. My fourth life-saving item I suggest you invest in are the space blankets. You can get them in individually wrapped packs like this. I don't have any to show you guys because I already used all mine, but they really come in handy in places that might get cold. And like I said, it's just good to be prepared because if people say it's gonna drizzle or it won't be that cold, definitely take one. They'll fit in your pocket, they'll fit in your backpack, they don't take up much room. They're definitely a good investment. My fifth life-saving item I think you guys should all have is that note card with important information on it in your wallet. I shared with you guys my horror story, and it's definitely good just to be extra prepared, like you never know what's gonna happen. If you want me to elaborate on any of the tips I talked about in this video, or if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. And if you have any life-saving tips, definitely comment those as well. I'm sure we all have plenty of stories and tips to share with each other to help each other out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more music festival and travel tips, in addition to all my awesome music festival vlogs and reviews. I actually have vlogs and reviews of the festivals I mentioned in this video, so if you want to check those out, I'll post a link to them in the description. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, Girl Scouts!